this day. We're just chilling today, starting the live stream a bit early. Probably going to end it a little earlier tonight, but we'll do a longer live stream. If y'all are just scrolling by right now, feel free to stop by. I'm just getting the poll up for y'all so y'all can pick one and interact with the live stream. All right, the poll is up. But yeah, hope everybody's doing good. If you're watching this video or if you're watching the live stream as a video, appreciate you checking it out. Try to go live as often as I can. If y'all are just scrolling by, feel free to stop by in the chat, say what's up. We're going to be doing a bit longer of a live stream tonight. We're going to talk about all these court cases. We're going to talk about everyday carries, concealment, stuff of that nature. So y'all feel free to stop by, say what's up. Everything here is opinion based. So let's say you're a big Glock fan and you think Taurus is trash. More than welcome to say it. Everyone's, opinions and the way they feel is valid here, especially when it comes to firearms. At least in some areas, it's valid. But everybody has their own preferences, so it's nice for everybody to always stop by and say what's up, talk about what they like, what they're building, and stuff of that nature. If y'all just stopping by, say what's up in the chat. We'll make sure I got chat on all messages. But yeah, we're just chilling tonight. Hope y'all are doing good. Had a great day. Tuesday night, the Intertech video will come out. And then Thursday night, the video on the CZ will come out. I'll probably try to get it to upload before I go live. But we'll see. Might be a midday upload or a around 5, 6 p.m. Central Time for those two videos. Then after that, I'm thinking about taking my buddy to the range. I'm gonna let him shoot a shotgun, just a little 410, probably the AR, and take the Intertech. He's never shot a 223 or 5.56, so I think it'd be pretty fun to let him do that. And make sure my mic's still working. Sometimes it'll work flawlessly, then other times it'll cut off for some reason. But how y'all doing today or tonight, whatever time it may be for you? Y'all say what's up in the chat. We're just chilling. Probably be outside for a few hours. Kenneth, if I had to choose one, what's going on, Emma? How you doing? I'd probably choose both. I've done martial arts. Um, I know how to street fight, and I can shoot. So I don't know. If I had to pick one, it'd probably be to carry a firearm. I don't care how strong you are, how well you can fight. If there's 20 dudes about to jump you or harm you, that firearm's going to do a lot better than your fist would. What's going on, Nicholas? Can I even Hadouken? Nah, man, but I got a Rasengan on deck, you know? Let's see, out here, there's an Intratech Tech 22 Scorpion, there's an MPA 30T, there's a CZ 82, I think. There is a G3C FDE, there's a Heritage 22 long rifle, there's an AP5P, and there's an MP 15. River, I appreciate that. Hope y'all are doing well. But yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get the Intratech video out. I just felt like I needed some more time with it, especially with the reputation it has. I only put I think 300 rounds through it so far, so I want to put a couple hundred more through it to get a better idea of it. But so far, I've had no issues besides with the Ruger magazine. So hopefully it stays that way. And after that, I'll probably do a review on the Ruger AR build in 223. Which I'm excited to do. Excited to do. I just wish it was 5.56 because I have more 5.56 ammo than I do 223. Yeah, I really do appreciate all y'all joining the stream for real. I like coming out here talking to y'all. It's fun. But have y'all seen all these excuse me. Hey baby. Have y'all seen all the bills these states are trying to propose? Like Hawaii's trying to ban concealed carry basically. Colorado's trying to ban semi-automatic firearms, and there's a few other states trying to ban high-capacity magazines at the moment as well. Yeah, how'd you like the outdoor range? Outdoor ranges are always nicer in my opinion. They're less strict. So like when you go to an indoor range, everybody's got a stick up their ass, but there's always some nice people there.
I would go to an outdoor range with you.
I know. But you know, I guess they have the rules set because, you know, I guess people are going there not knowing what a firearm is or how to shoot it, stuff of that nature. Right, baby. And so I guess that's why they have the rules like that. The range I have free time at, the indoor range, um, like they don't allow rapid fire. Um, they don't allow like stuff like the MPA 30T. If I wanted to shoot it there, it has to be braced. If I want to shoot my MP5, it needs a brace. Stuff like that. You know, I guess that's their right to do that as a business. But on the other hand, you know, it definitely makes them lose a lot of business at the end of the day. I feel like an average person who likes firearms and stuff like that really isn't looking to spend 400 to $2,000 a year, or just starting out to be able to do stuff like that. And it's just sad here around here we don't have any public outdoor ranges, and I think that's just because it's Memphis. But it would be really nice if we did. I used to shoot bigger calibers on some land. It's just there's horses over there now, and they just don't feel like cutting the grass, so I let it be. I'm not gonna argue with no one over nothing. And I've been talking to a few people that have a bunch of land, so maybe here soon we can get something going. I feel like that would be a good opportunity to make better videos, and actually have some more fun with the videos. Get different angles, shoot stuff like 2 liters, watermelons, tannerite, cars, like off a Facebook Marketplace or something, and just have some fun. And there's definitely a lot of places I can go to. It's just I'm not driving 2, 3 hours away, there and back, not there and back, 3 hours there, 3 hours back to go shoot. I just don't have that time right now. But I'm either finna buy some land or um, make something work with one of these people I'm talking to. But if y'all are just stopping by, say what's up with the chat. We're just chilling. Hope y'all are doing good. There is a different indoor range I want to go try. And when I talked with one of the employees, it seems like they allow a lot of things there that the range I'm going to now doesn't, like rapid fire. I could bump fire there, stuff of that nature. Definitely want to check it out. It's a bit of a drive, but not that far. Not 3 hours. So that definitely makes it a lot more doable. Need to ask them about what calibers I can shoot there. A lot of ranges around here really don't allow bigger calibers because it's indoor ranges. This should be crazy. I don't even got nothing like that. User 1000. I want to get either a binary or a super safety. Everybody out here be chilling, you know. Memphis is a small, big town, so everybody know everybody. No, everything out here is semi. You can bump fire the MP5, and that's fun. But I have shot full auto though. It's pretty fun. Oh yeah, yeah. It was definitely Ian, but you never know what the future holds. There's a few licenses, a lot of background checks, and just money. Most definitely, Ian. I haven't stepped into that yet, but I am looking at it getting a VZ61 Scorpion, and I think that'd be really fun to do. It definitely would. It would get expensive, but yes, sir, Ian. But this is a AP5P, and I don't know about other clones, but on this, I know running stuff like that can be extremely damaging. It's pretty expensive, so that's why I'm like, you know, iffy about it. But it's definitely extremely cheaper than a binary. The binaries, it's like 800 after you buy everything. Then the super safety would be like 250. What's going on, Mason? How you doing? Hope you're doing good. You think so, Ian? Yes, sir, Mason. Mine's slumped, so I'm chilling. Then Ian, I got a question for you. Then what do you think about Glock? Do you think the binary is pointless in it? That's awesome, Mason. I was just talking to mine about going to get a little fishing pole. Y'all catch anything? I mean, that sucks. You know, it's like that sometimes. But you know, eventually there'll be days when y'all go out there. He's gonna be out fishing you. You know, it's messing with you. But you know, there's always days like that. Yeah, see, Ian, if I got it, I'd probably go with a 32. I'm pretty sure it's a Glock 32 Gen 4. Really, Mason? That sucks. Gotta get out on a canoe or a boat. Ralph, I appreciate you coming in here a lot. Yeah, yeah. I think it would just be, a fun range tour. Yeah, Mason, I don't understand that. The Glocks are a liability. Yeah, man. I just think people, you know, want to shoot certain things, whether it's for bad intentions or not. Like me personally, it would just be for fun, like a range toy. Yeah, you know, my favorite Glock's probably that 32 I've seen so far. I like it. It looks pretty nice. Something different. Ralph, I remember you. Yeah, see, I like the G3C. It's nice concealed carry. The only thing I don't like about Glocks is their trigger. That's why I would have to go with something different. So for Ralph, I don't know what that is. 1911 Emperor Scorpion 6. Sounds like a crazy BB gun. Yeah, I've only shot the Gen 5s though. Yeah. So Did you say the or the? I'm pretty sure that's the. I don't know what gen the 32 is. I haven't looked at it in a minute. I'm not really, a Glock fanatic, but a Glock 32, I would have to get a different trigger for it. I appreciate it, Lou. Mine actually functions, thankfully. Wow, it's not. Oh my God. Oh no. Yeah, I just don't like the way they feel personally. Man, Ralph, I don't want to like kick you out, but that's crazy. Yeah, the IBP shield, I like it. It's extremely reliable from everything I've seen. It shoots flat. SIG personally scares me, even if they've, fixed their issues. Yeah, that's what everyone says. Yeah, that's another thing. How they handled the situation and how it's being handled. Yeah, if I'm carrying something with a round in the head, and I'm pretty sure like a cop was carrying it and he got shot in the leg just because it was in his holster, just standing still. Um, the drop test, all the drop test videos, it proves everything. There's so many videos of people shooting themselves with that firearm. It is not them shooting themselves. It's just it was the firearm, the handgun. Yeah, I feel bad for all the people that you know, purchased that and ended up getting shot by their own handgun. Like imagine getting something out the box. And you go to shoot it for the first time and put a round in the head, or you go to carry it before shooting it. You put a round in the head, it just shoots. That's sketchy. I wonder if those can work as a slam fire handgun. You know what I'm saying? Someone ask you why you don't keep one in the head. Gotta shoot and show 'em. You gotta slam fire sig. I got it from the store. It's pretty expensive compared to other stuff out here. But it's really fun to shoot. And you know the Intertech is pretty cheap and it's really fun to shoot too. Need to get that video out Tuesday. And then one on the CZ Thursday. But the MPA 30T is really fun to bump fire. Excuse me, bump fire. You know, everything out here is really fun to shoot. Everything is, different. Yeah, Frank, I don't think this is a spot for you to come out, but good for you. I hope you're doing good though. We're just chilling, man. Sorry you're having a bad day. But after the videos come out during this week, probably next Tuesday, do a video of taking my buddy go shoot the AR and the Intertech, and might take a little 410 out there. Found some ammo. I was just hiding. So it's might as well. That's why I might as well. Sorry, y'all. Tired. It's been a long day. Y'all are new here. Say what's up in the chat. How y'all doing? What do y'all carry? What's y'all's everyday carry? Do you everyday carry? I posted a few shorts today. If y'all want to check those out. Then probably after the Ruger AR video, do the A1 Grand video. Get a review out on it. It's definitely got a lot of history behind it. It would be a fun gun to rifle to review. So a lot of people like the history behind it. Same, the same thing with the IP5. It's got some history behind it. I don't think our military is actively using them anymore, but I think there's a few militaries out there that are still using MP5s. So I don't know. I wouldn't be able to say about law enforcement. It might. That'd be pretty cool. I don't remember exactly what they phased it out to, but they might be right. But I think they used it up until like 2009 or something. Something early 2000s. I know that for sure. 99% positive. How often? Maybe like once when I go shoot it. It's not really good for it. but it's definitely fun. It's not. Over time, it'll wear out the little thumb. Oh, excuse me. Like half the fun. It's definitely fun, but there's nothing to it to replace the little nub. When I shot the full auto MP5, they wouldn't let me do the HK slap. That was kind of disappointing. I kind of wanted to, but I knew they would say that. See, that's how I felt, Mason. But I wasn't gonna argue with nobody, especially there. You know, at that range, they're a bit got their head up their ass. So, but it is what it is. Like I said earlier, everybody that owns businesses is allowed to create their own rules. But if you have pay like a yearly $600 fee and like a monthly $120 payment, you could do almost whatever you wanted from a standstill. People do it, but the way I look at it, if you're going to be spending that much money, just buy land. Yeah. How much is his club cost? There's an outdoor club out here, not that far either, and they charge upwards of, I think it's like $1,000 for registration. Then there's monthly fees. $85 wouldn't be bad, but down here it's expensive. Really expensive. It's crazy ass. I can't believe you talk like that. Yeah, man, I'm jealous. $1,000 for registration is crazy. You know. Then I think they said like the yearly fee after that goes down to like five, 600, and you got to pay like a monthly fee as well, and you can't shoot 50. And you also have to go through all their classes as well. The only way I feel like that's fair is if they're supplying all the ammo I would ever need. You know, I was spending that much money. Brody, I have not seen that as of now. Is it a handgun? That's what I'm saying. Uh, Broderick. So that's a lot of money on the front end, especially just to shoot, and especially if they're gonna force you to do a whole bunch of classes before you can go out there on your own. Yeah, I could never see myself shooting there. I see myself buying land, building a range, starting a business, and you know, I can make like those private booths. I could have like two or three or four of them. I could rent them out for like $85. Then just have waivers. What's going on, Orange Smoke? How you doing? Hope you're doing good. I mean, Memphis, there's nice spots, and there's like, you know, not so nice spots. But it's the weather. Uh, we have the 4 seasons throughout the week here in Memphis. So like the past 2 days, it was extremely hot. Now it's getting cold. Tomorrow it might snow. You never know. Yeah. Did you use the new suppressor or smoke? How cold does it get? The coldest it's ever gotten with me being here was like -17, and I was actually doing some camping then, but it was really cold. That's what's up, Orange Smoke. That's awesome. I need to go out and shoot. I'm gonna take the taking the CZ. The -17 is crazy. Yeah, I believe y'all. Y'all live out there by the Great Lakes. I'm pretty sure. It definitely gets warm down here, but the weather is bipolar. Like I said, it started feeling like summer, but now I wouldn't wear shorts outside. There's no restrictions out here in Tennessee. There's no ammo capacity restrictions on magazines. There's no we have permitless carry, concealed and open for handguns. Um, there's no restrictions on ARs or on ARPs. -40. Yeah. See, I'm not complaining. Like that's crazy. uh, I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs. Do not condone that. Everything here is legal. That was kind of chilly. Yeah, I bet. Had to put on 2 pairs of shorts that day. Yeah, when we get snow here, everybody acts like they can't drive. But It makes it really dangerous. Oh my God. Yeah, luckily, I'm not going to put a bunch of cash on the table or in the on the screen. Y'all have snowmobile trails? That's awesome. I think there's a place in Tennessee, like out in Chattanooga, where they have some slopes, but it's like fake snow. Yeah, it sounds fun, Mason. Yeah, we got like snow maybe twice. And yeah, they got to use it for like a few days. Orange. Yeah, that's horrible. You know, that's just an infringement on your rights. Yeah, Mason, you know, if you just take care of your stuff, it'll always take care of you. That goes with everything. Firearms, snowmobiles, cars, dirt bikes, houses. Orange, at that point, he might as well have just had rented one. That's why I'm playing Team Blue Battlefield. Subaru makes snowmobiles, Mason. Oh, that's fun. I guess he said he wasn't. It wasn't just gonna sit there, you know. He's gonna use it at least once. Gotta respect it. Yeah, especially Subarus. You know, those cylinders are notorious for blowing head gaskets around 120, 140 miles. Like not 140, but you know, 140,000, 140, 120,000, excuse me. Yeah, that handle pinball. That shit's crazy. That's horrible, Mason. They probably would had to wait 3 weeks on each motor, 4 weeks, maybe 2 months. I don't know. Sounds horrible. WRX is definitely a cool car, but that sounds like a horrible time. Really, they were just swapping in used motors? That's not right. They should have been a brand new motor. It was like, warranted and everything from factory. I don't know if it was brand new or what, but that's why you get a warranty, whether it's a used car or a new car. Around 2012. So yeah, he probably just had a warranty he bought on it when he got the car or whatever. Hopefully, his three motors sucks. And if he was paying out of pocket, he should have got rid of it when the first motor blew. Mason, that's horrible. Yeah, I would have got rid of it on the first engine. I would have said, nah, I need something else now. Yeah, they're definitely nice. They're Outbacks and stuff of that nature. Oh no. At that point, you just got scrap laying around. Put the parts on eBay. Maybe someone will buy the car, the shell. Yeah, Reed, that's the thing about it. It's a whole rebuild. He said did 3 rebuilds in a year. It doesn't sound fun at all. Appreciate it, Orange Smoke. Take it easy. Yeah, it's definitely the WRX that has issues. Everyone wants to rally it. And if you want a reliable Subaru, you might as well just build your own engine. Yeah, 180K miles. Nah, no. Yeah, that's why I kept blowing. But even the new ones will break extremely easily. They don't like to be abused. Yeah, they can you can build it and it can become extremely reliable, fast, and fun. All depends on what your pockets are looking like. Yeah, I feel like the newer ones are just show cars. The clocks are the Honda Civic can run forever. Yeah, Mason, it might just depend on what year. But I personally wouldn't get a Volkswagen. And I'll never buy another Audi. Yeah, those little cars are cool though. It's just sad they're unreliable. But man, I'm excited to get the Scorpion. Yeah, I don't know much about Audis besides I think the 2015 is the year I had. But I just it's too much. If it throws one code, it could be 1,000 different issues. The A3, and it was low mile too. It was like 60 to 70. Transmissions are bad in them. Uh, which one is my favorite one out here? Probably the MP5. It is not. Oh, it was a 1.8 turbo, and no, we did not. I do not have a fully. I'm not licensed for that. Maybe one day. They do have a 2.0, but they also have the 1.8. Yeah, you can definitely take it apart with a 10 mil wrench. The entire car. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of specialty tools needed once you start working on the engines for those vehicles. Yeah, I don't know much about diesel. Reed, you should have seen me when I had to learn what a hydraulic belt tensioner was. This BMW I had, it had a one that there's a regular belt tensioner with a spring, and the other one was a hydraulic belt tensioner. No, I did not. Did you know you need to program Audi transmissions? Like I was gonna replace it, but then I figured that out. I was like, nope, I'm good. Yeah, I wasn't happy when I found that out. And there's in Memphis, there's two places to get it done, and it took forever. What's going on, go inside? How you doing? Yeah, how's the manual transmission, Mason? I appreciate it, go inside. Trying to get some videos out this coming up week. They make a manual Ford Escape. I hope you're doing good. Ex Amish tactical. You used to be Amish. You don't mind me asking? That's what's up, Mason. Shit. I can't even hold the MP5 right now. How'd you like being Amish? What made you transition? I guess I could say. I don't know. Yeah, Mason. I bet that's fun. I'm looking at a new 5.0 just because of the reliability. Not a newer one, but like a low mile 2012 to 2014 5.0. They have solid motors and their transmissions are pretty good. Yeah, I've used those Amish tactical. Yeah, you're not Amish anymore. Amazing, that was you that said that. I've used those big bore shotguns. Yeah, I did shoot them phones for fun. It was pretty fun. Uh, yeah, and Mr. Amish. Hopefully, you're having a good life, living your best life. Yeah, they definitely are, Mason. You can get a low mile one for like 25, maybe 30. It definitely is, Goon.
You got my girl.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm trying to get more person. Yes. What? B, baby.
Huh?
B's or B's?
Those,
Which ones?
both,
Mm,
or just the first one? Sorry, I'm grab the mic again. Uh, it is a CZ82, I believe, 9 by 18. Yeah, Amish, but you'll get there eventually. I don't know what you're going through, what you got going on, but I know everyone's got to struggle to get in a place where they want to be. So I just keep your head up. Hope you stay blessed. Did my mic cut out? Uh, but yeah, it is. It the about the pistol. It is a CZ82. It is chambered in 9 by 18. What's going on, Jeremy? Hope you're doing good. Hope y'all are all doing good. It does not, Robert. Hope you're doing good. Uh, I think the drum is from Gun Mag Warehouse, and the HK is a Pro Mag. Man, my night's going good. You know, I'm just chilling outside. Got on the live stream a bit early. I usually go on live around 10 or 11, but hopped on here early. It's going pretty good. It's been a long, busy day. I want to go do some shooting tomorrow if I can find the time. If not, I'm going to be going Tuesday morning and getting a video out on the Intertech. This is a Tech 22 Scorpion. Which one did you buy, Robert? Favorite ever? Maybe a PPSH. What's on top of it? It is a Heritage Rough Rider. Which one? I can't remember about the AR. I know for sure the G3C and the MP51R. But yeah, I'm excited to go shoot that CZ. I haven't shot it in a while. Got some old ammo for it. Yeah, there's a few things out here. I appreciate it, Goon. I try to do reviews on everything I have and bring different stuff to the channel and try to post shorts daily and do as many live streams as I can. Which one, the CZ, Mason? Maybe, Robert. I haven't had any issues with any of the magazines out here besides the one in the Intertech. Could use a better spring. Other than that, that's it. Hey, I appreciate it, Orange Smoke. Yeah, Amish. It's always nice to go to the range. Yeah, the TZ, it is definitely nice to shoot. It handles pretty well. The trigger reset. It's kind of far. The Z-Pap. Yeah, I'm not a big AK guy, but I definitely want to get one of those or an AK-47U clone of some type. But my next build will be a VZ61 Scorpion and 32, and there's a lot of different stuff, so different things I can do with that, like FRTs, super safeties, stuff of that nature. And I think that would be really fun. And the Intertech's pretty cool. There's not a lot of them out there. It's um, no longer being manufactured. I don't think the brand exists anymore. And luckily, mine actually, functions as should. Like I said earlier, I would have got the review out on it, but I feel like I need to put some more rounds through it first. I think I put 300 through it so far, so I need to do probably like 400 more to get a good feel for it. ARP brand? I don't know. I'm not really like I said, I haven't got an ARP yet, but pretty sure Smith and Wesson makes the ARP. Um, who else? There's I think it's ABC Tactical. I've been looking at. They make ARPs in a 7.62 and 5.56. Russ said none of them. Russ would recommend if you do get ARP. I'm pretty sure um get it in 300 blackout. But yeah, no, I have not tried the P10 Adrian. I'm pretty sure Mason has one. Yeah, Mason, Russ, 10.5. I'd probably go with maybe like a 7.5 if I do build one. Hey, then I carry the G3C just because it's so cheap and replaceable. Hope you're doing good, Russ, by the way. What do y'all everyday carry? I know it. Aiden, you just said yours. I appreciate it, Aiden. Yeah, man, the G2C is very nice. I do know the extended magazines tend to have issues, the 32 rounds. that 32 round mag tends to have issues in the G2C, but I know in the G3C those issues have been fixed. I do have a few shotguns, and I actually found some old 410 ammo. Um, so when I take my buddy to the range next week or next weekend, I'm gonna take the AR, the CZ Intertech, and that old 410 I got. Yeah. How have you liked it so far, Mason? I know you just recently got that. G19. Yeah. What made you switch, Robert? Yeah, the judge is probably gonna be really nice. That sounds really nice for us. Yeah, Mason. You should probably, make sure it runs everything as should. Yeah, Robert, I understand that. Me personally, I just don't like Glock triggers, and if I do get a Glock, I'm gonna have to get a upgraded triggers. I heard they're making FRTs for it currently, but if those aren't out and I do get a Glock, I'll probably go with a G Flex. Try harder, that's crazy. You should try harder. Yeah, Mason, what's the difference between the two? Man, try harder, it'd be crazy if I was poor, but I guess I am compared to you, if you're a billionaire or whatever. Mm, I got what I like. I don't know, some hard drugs. Nah, he's gotta try harder though. What I have no idea about. Okay. Yeah, do they have trigger upgrades for the XRM? I know you like it the way it is overall. This man's being racist. He's talking to a white man, call me black. The fact that's just racist, bro. I'm sorry you think like that, but that's what I'm saying. Oh my God. Yep, there it is. There it is. No, sir, I'm a person. Or excuse me, no, ma'am. I am a grown man, Miss Try Harder. Definitely don't have bystander blasters. That would be a lock with a switch. And I do not have that. Yeah, Nicholas, it's a old CZ82. Next, I am actually buying a VZ61 Scorpion. There's a lot of different options I can go with that. Yeah, see, that's why I got the Intertech, and luckily mine doesn't have any issues. Mm. I just don't like Glock triggers. It'd have to have a G-Flex in it. That was amazing. And try harder. Just let us know what a good AR is. What do you run? What's your everyday carry? Yeah, it's pretty nice. Okay, well, what else you got? You got one thing? Is that it? Yeah, Mason. They're very nice. They shoot flat, and the only thing I personally say, like the ones with the, you know, cool designs and finishes on them, they tend to be very fragile. Estacado, it's crazy. Try harder. They're trying to, the chat wants you to educate them. They're not even asking me, they're asking you. They want you to try. I appreciate it, so down. What do you have, try harder? Out of everything you just named. PSA. And the SR-15. Yeah, most definitely, so down. This is just some of the stuff I have. I haven't posted a lot of rifles on YouTube because there's not a lot of places where I can shoot bigger than 308. I do not, Nicholas, but I do want to get a AK-74U clone. Yeah, big rifles are fun, and some of the rifles like I have, like the A1 Grand and stuff like that from those eras are, just I can't take them to indoor ranges. Yeah, how do you like it, Mason? Me personally, I wouldn't get an AK-9. Favorite would be between the A1 Grand and the MP5 clone. Yeah, man. I would imagine. All right, y'all. So I got a question. Everybody's talking about it. Y'all have heard about it. 100 men versus one silverback gorilla, no weapons. What do y'all think? What y'all think about it? You think the gorilla's gonna win? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not gonna be average men, you know. Like a pro boxers, stuff of that nature, strong men, 1v1. Yeah, I feel like 100 men definitely could get the gorilla. I feel like it wouldn't take 100. I mean, it depends. Mike Tyson, you know, he said two of him in his prime could take out a gorilla. I'm pretty sure. I think 20 of us could, Russ. Me, I'm like 6'1", 6'2". I don't lift heavy, but hit real hard. Yeah, Mason, that's another thing. Like, who's gonna be the first person to go against the gorilla? You know, who's gonna be the sacrifice? An elephant. I feel like once you get on top of the elephant, it's game over. You know, I feel like definitely the elephant will take out a few, but once we get on top of it, it's game over. It's not equal ground. It's 100 people versus one gorilla, and plus, these 100 people know how to fight. Um, are intelligent. You know, human beings are definitely smarter than gorillas. Yeah, elephants. I've seen videos of them stomping men and ripping them apart. I don't think anyone's gonna win a one-on-one with a gorilla. Maybe a small bear, but not a gorilla. I feel like a gorilla is a lot for one person to just fight. Yes, try harder. You can punch, fight. You're fighting with your hands, no weapons. Ain't that right, Robert? Someone out there might be like planning to do it. Hopefully that gorilla's, training. That's not true at all. Try harder. We used to actually stalk our prey. We would stalk them till they died from exhaustion. Then we would, take our food. But We also did hunt in large groups with weapons, which is also true. Yeah, we definitely did start them, but it wouldn't be a um, what's it called? They wouldn't be attacking them the entire time. It's literally like stalking someone. The phones with the holes, it makes it easier to carry your phone around. Like you can put it on a like a little lanyard. Like Mason said, it definitely helps with like the service you get on it. Um, like I could be anywhere. I can get phone calls no matter where I'm at. Humans are the most deadly animal on earth. In a sense, yes. Yeah, Nicholas, it definitely does make the phone aerodynamic. So like when you're driving, it doesn't cause resistance. Yeah, with tools we can. Nah, try harder. It would be to a death fight with a one-on-one gorilla. I don't think anyone is gonna survive that. We're gonna get hit one time and that would be it. Weight reduction too, most definitely, Mason. Makes the phone run faster with the weight reduction. Nah, you Mason. Shit. Nah, none of that. Try harder. No weapons. No weapons you got in your hands. Like you can rip out its eyes. You can shove your hand down its throat and try to rip out its throat. I don't know how if YouTube's gonna ban me for talking about this, but stuff like that. No weapons, no knives, no club, no spear, no sharp stick. That's what I'm saying, bros. Like hand to hand, one on one with a gorilla. Exactly. And the 100 humans versus one gorilla, it's hand to hand, not with weapons. Which we would still win, but I don't know. I feel like I could fight a small bear. Yeah, chimpanzees. They'll rip your face off. Yeah, Mason, but No one wants to fight a gorilla. At least I wouldn't. Like, no offense, y'all. I don't think anyone in this live stream would realistically step into a cage with a gorilla and fist fight it and walk away. Yeah, they have sharp teeth and big teeth. And I think they have like a 1600 psi bite force, something crazy. That'd be tragic. Mason, I understand you, but it's a gorilla. Gorillas are built different. And Mason, like, what have the gorilla been training for this day his whole life? Javier, it is a, MPA 30T. That is a, barrel extension. A gorilla with a 45? I wouldn't want to. The worst that could happen would probably be, getting knocked out and used as a rag doll, then coming, living through that scenario. Like if I had to be part of the 100, I definitely wouldn't be first. I would do my best not to get hit. You know, I'd rather fight a kangaroo. I am not military. How do you get them? You go to the store, do your fingerprints, paperwork, all that fun stuff. Pay your $200 and purchase your suppressor. Yeah, they definitely are reliable and good. I like the G3C more. A kangaroo, yeah, all day. Dream, it'd probably be a grandfather den, fully automatic MP5 with the violin case. A vape, the juices, Jewel Mint. No, I do not condone that, and do not partake. Stock, there's a stock on it. Yeah, I got you. Oh, that really didn't do much, but there's a stock on it. Crazy, it's stockless. Hell no. Like earlier emojis, you gotta try a little harder. But yeah, I am excited to get the Scorpion. It's gonna be fun. Probably when I go out of town, I'll probably try some different ranges too. Check them out. Maybe do a video on that. I don't know if I'll be doing live streams or what, but I definitely could set something up. Probably like a fishing live stream. No, Nicholas, it's the old. This is a Miata variant of the old Scorpion. That's full auto, the machine pistol, which would be really nice to get. I like it a lot. Yeah, you should definitely check it out if you don't know what it is. I shot one full auto. It was pretty fun. I would recommend if there's places around you that offer that. It's definitely a fun experience. I have not, Mason. Seems like it'd be really fun. Well, it's definitely Russ. It's definitely something that everyone should have. Mason, that doesn't seem like a bad deal. Yeah, and Russ, it's just the right to protect yourself and be safe. You're legally allowed to wear it on a daily basis. Nothing stopping anyone from protecting themselves. And especially if anything ever did happen where you would need it, you have it. You don't have to go play pretend Call of Duty and go loot around and hopefully find one. Most definitely, Russ. No matter what situation you're in, if you're receiving gunfire, it's just great to have. Even if someone's breaking into your house, you're able to throw it on in time, and you're able to protect yourself. It's a great thing to have. I have not seen refuse-resistant pillows, basically. Most definitely, Russ. It definitely has more than one use, like you just said. If you live in a tornado um zone, that'd be horrible. Oh no! Like, what's that pillow going to do? You finna see? You finna see what this pillow does? Yeah, we should just bulletproof everything. Tell you what though, those phones are not bulletproof. I thought they were. Can stop a 22 if it's the quiet CCIs, but they're really not. I thought they were at least rated for level 4 stuff. Ballistic shoot. They'll probably get that out there at Ukraine here soon. They're using donkeys to deliver ammo to the front line. Or at least Russia is. It's really a bulletproof pillow. Receives to the hand magazine. The police should have like, why and how is this like whole face smashed in? It's my pillow. What can I say? You should get one. Yeah, they're definitely aerodynamic, and it fixed all the cracks on the screen, thankfully. The Sandman, most definitely, Russ. Have y'all seen that video of the guy in Memphis robbing the gas station with the snake, the ball python? They're gonna use the pillow next. Pillow in one hand, sock with a pool ball in the other. Memphis gas stations aren't bad. I guess it depends. Ugh. It depends on where you go. Pillow in one hand, pool ball in the other. Yeah, it's definitely the way to do it. Mythica. Hey man, Russ, didn't you say you live in the ballistic hoodies? You could be having a great nap in your ballistic hoodie with your ballistic socks, your ballistic joggers, and your bulletproof pillow and your bulletproof blanket. They make that, Mason. Sorry about that. But yeah, I was gonna say, Mason, they make the potato cannons for pool balls. Those potato guns can do a lot of damage. They make a cam launcher for AR. Pretty sure it's just the upper. ARS. Well, if you have a bunch of land, you should sell me some. Mm. Put one of the big square batteries in it, Mason. You know what I'm talking about for the big ass flashlights. Yeah, you know what? Orange smoke, that'd be the last thing anyone breaking into anyone's house would expect. Hold on, give me 1 second. One more second. Um, I like the Remington 870. It's nice. Orange smoke, the Mossberg 500 is nice. I want to get one of those. The triple barrels, I like those. There's this pistol that's double barrel 12 gauge. Mm. Shoots both shells at once. I can't remember what the name of it is, but it's got the grip of like the tip of a big toe. I know they make a few triple barrels. I'm pretty sure they make a quad one if I'm not mistaken, which I wouldn't mind getting. How do you like the orange smoke? I like 410s. They're always fun to shoot. Yeah, I have a old 410 I'm gonna bring out probably this coming up weekend. Let my buddy shoot it. No, I haven't done any hunting. I need to do some hunting. I feel like it'd be pretty fun. I'd probably make some jerky. Yeah, Orange. I went to go look for your channel the other day and I couldn't find it. So if you would, whenever you get the time, just like leave a comment so I can go check your channel out. Yeah, when I searched up your username, I couldn't find it. I appreciate it. Something I suggest to everyone, um, is to make sure your username and your at is the same thing. That way, if someone searches your username, you're the first thing to pop up. I would go check them out right now, but I don't have a second phone or a tablet with me currently, which I need to start charging something to bring out here. But I really do appreciate y'all being here for real. It's always nice to come on here and talk to y'all. Oh, yeah, I was gonna ask that same question, Mason. Like I said, I haven't done much of hunting, so I'm not gonna say I knew everything about it. What does goose taste like? I've had ducks. Duck is good. Oh my bad. I thought you said goose. I was like, I haven't heard that. Yeah, I'll definitely have to try it sometime then, basis. I've never had it before. I really like jerky. Yeah, that's what's up. Anything freshly killed is going to be really good. Whether it's fish, chicken, beef. I mean, personally, I don't like to eat fish unless I caught it. Yeah, I know y'all talk about those brats a lot. I know the debate on who's got the best brats probably still going on with what is it, you and Ordnance, and pretty sure there's one more guy in that group. Yeah, I definitely like them. See now, Ordnance going to pop up and start this debate all over again. Excuse me. Yeah, I guess it was y'all too. What I was saying is, I personally, we got good barbecue and stuff like that down here, but barbecue can be good anywhere if you make it right. Yeah, I tell you what, Russ, like I've only had one good experience with store bought barbecue here. Like going someplace and getting it, and that was at a food truck, and I don't remember the dude's name or the food truck name, but it was delicious. Other than that, it's usually dry and it's depressing. But there's definitely some nice restaurants that have good food, more steak. Like I'm pretty sure we have the number one restaurant in the world, not in the world, in the United States, excuse me. Yeah, basically, they definitely do. Most of the time, people could get on food trucks or doing it because they love to do it. Hey man, Orange, you have a good night and have a great day tomorrow. Stay safe. I appreciate you stopping by. But yeah, oh my god. But yeah, I'm excited to go shoot this Isher Tech again. It's nice for what it is, and the CZ, it's nice. I like that it's a 9x18, something different than the M&P, the AP5P, and the MPA 30T. Greek food, not really. Some stuff I've had is okay. I'm pretty sure it's Greek food. Um, but some of it is just not for me. Yeah, those are good. What I realized, it's cheap and instead of buying just a bunch of groceries, I could just smoke ribs like twice a week. Yeah, like a live lamb or lamb meat. Like, all right, son, you gotta help me pick out dinner. Yeah, I bet it was pretty good, Mason. I've been eating a lot of steak tortas recently. Yeah, they're definitely not cheap, Mason. I remember some people who do that sell and breed show horses, and definitely not cheap. A few weeks ago, I hit my thumb really weird, and it just felt like it popped back in place. I think my thumb's been out of place for a few weeks. It just popped back in place. That felt so good. Yeah, man, I bet that's pretty fun to do. Definitely make some good money doing it. Hyperextend, like you're just like stretching it out. But what had happened was I broke a piece of sheetrock with my hand, and I guess like all the energy, like it like pushed my thumb back and out, and I just like grabbed it and pushed it down, and it felt like it popped back into place. Yeah, it doesn't seem fun. Yeah, I tell you what, my thumb, like, it meets my palm. It hurts, or at least it feels better now. Feels a lot better. Oh my God, I gotta tell y'all a story. The worst injury, uh, is mainly just from like hitting stuff really hard. Um, but one time I fell off of a two-story tall building and landed on my ass, and that hurt pretty bad. But I was gonna say I broke one of my knuckles, and what had happened was my knuckle got pushed down. I did not break my tailbone. I don't know if I did. It healed, but it definitely hurt a lot, Mason. But my knuckle, it just needed to get like stepped on, to go back to where it should have been. And instead of having them step on it like I wanted them to, because I couldn't do that, um, they healed. They let it heal in a bend position instead of just like forcing the bone back like I wanted it. Because like I could fix it. It would just be painful. What's going on, 2A? Nah, Mason, it don't sound fun. But I could definitely do it. Just take a hammer, hit it in that one spot, and try to break it, I guess. And I'll put my hand back in that brace. I'll be doing good too. Yeah, I was even shooting with my hand too when it was broken. But it doesn't hurt, and I have full function of it. I just don't like that they didn't do what I wanted. That's what's up, 2A. Hey man, I'm just chilling right now. Yeah, bet Mason. This one time, I sliced my index finger open when I was playing baseball. Um, what my folks did was tell the pitcher to throw the ball as hard as he could, so when I caught it, it would hurt, and I struck out the whole team the entire game. I was like 14 or 15. Hey, too, I bet. That's why I'd be so tired at the end of the day. You're running around all day, especially on the weekends. I felt that, Mason. The second I read that, I felt that. I can't lie. Like I felt my fingers just coming off. Oh my God. I had my big toe or all my toes ran over by a deflated bike with a heavy set lady riding on it. And that shit really hurt. And I appreciate you stopping by, Russ. You take it easy. You have a good one, man. Stay safe as always. I've been trying to do, longer live streams. I appreciate y'all being here for it. Yeah, Mason. This the first bad injury I can remember, besides getting pushed in like a 40 foot by 40 foot rose bush. Um, is a we were throwing beer bottles, and a piece of glass from a beer bottle this kid threw popped up and hit where my ligament is on my index finger. It works fine. It didn't like mess it up, but I had a piece of glass in there for like 4 years, and I finally dug it out. Yeah, that's why that brother don't want to talk to me because I'm on my round. I'm gonna throw some hands. I'm like, let's go to this park. I'm like, why that park? It's got these pretty flowers. Yeah, it definitely wasn't fun. I was leaking a lot from that the glass one. Probably like the worst little injury I've ever had. There's one time I was removing a door and the glass panel inside the wooden door fell out and landed on my bare leg and sliced a gash across it. And it didn't bleed. Like, I didn't get stitches. It just healed. Burns, man, I've had pretty bad burns. But if you get burned with something hot enough where it just melts your skin, you feel no pain. Yeah, what you got, Mason? I was gonna say, one time, me and my buddy, when we used to work together when we were young, we would see how like resistant we were to the fucking fryer grease, and I guess he just got used to it. I do remember when hoverboards were a thing, and further down the line, my buddy ended up doing that, and his whole arm Got like third-degree burns. It was horrible. I'm sorry to laugh. Was the fireplace lit? Oh no. Did you like go into the fireplace? Uh, I bet that scared the shit out of you. Probably gave you a haircut. Oh no, that doesn't sound fun. Oh my god, a long time ago, I was riding a bike and I wasn't paying attention and I was turning around the corner and I turned into a car that was parked because I was looking at my phone and my face hit their little bed cover and my my stuff hit the handlebars and it was bad. I almost threw up. And I had to leave really fast too, so it was the most painful experience I've ever had. Probably now that I'm saying it. It just right away, but I was just like, she started screaming. I bet she did. What's going on? Not a sponsor. Hope you're doing good. Appreciate you joining the Discord. I'm trying to be active on there, but I wake up and I'm busy, so yeah, it probably smelled like ash for a while. It is Logan. Thankfully, mine works. I bet it smelled like burnt hair for a week. Probably tasted that shit too, Mason. I bet you did. Like, my question is, did you still have eyebrows? That, that probably sucked so much though. Yeah. Did was it like hot coals? Yeah, that's tough, man. I didn't know if like you had just like barely got in it or but you're whole. Right arm. That's tough. I know that hurt. Yeah, I bet it felt nice. Mace in the cold air. And in your melted arm. At least I would assume it would. Why in a different locker room? Was just everybody grossed out, or was it like a sanitary thing? Yeah. I'm sorry, man. It sounds really bad. One of my brothers a while ago, not a while ago, a long time ago, he got messed up by one of our dogs because they tried to fight one of my dads when I lived one of my yeah one of my dads when I lived with my biological father. Yes, sir, sponsor. You know how it is. Appreciate you stopping by for real. Yeah, it's definitely a cool story. At least you know. You ever in like Walmart or something, you see a mom about to buy it, and be like, I wouldn't do that. You got a fireplace? Bad idea. I got a mean one from a little alligator gar one time on my right arm. It's pretty bad. Yeah, they do have a lot of teeth. And the lake I was fishing in shouldn't have had it. I've never seen it besides that one. At least here, drive a further south, a little bit further south or north. There's gar, but there's not a lot in Memphis. That probably sucks, Mason. That's probably why you could 1v1 the gorilla. Someone in my family used to headbutt goats as a kid. Not like I'm not like biologically related to them, but it's funny. Yeah, is it like a pecking order, Mason? You just got to go out there and punch the meanest cow in the face or something. Show it that you're the boss. Yeah, I bet they do. That's mostly with anything. When I get off the stream, I'm gonna send you a text on Discord because I have an idea, but it's just not with cows. Yeah, bulls most definitely. I've heard a lot about them. I saw a video of someone getting a bull for their cows, and when the bull got off the trailer, he was like, you could his eyes wide and open, and he was just excited. He started screaming when he saw the cows. Yeah, I saw a video of a guy. I think he was riding his bull to herd his cows or something. Yeah, I bet. It's not something I would want to get charged at or kicked by. No, I've seen people get kicked by horses. It's just not fun. The friendly ones. I mean, you gotta tame the beast. I mean, just be safe. Don't hurt yourself. You know what you're doing. Yeah, I saw that. I think you mentioned it before. Now, I'm jealous of all the land you got. It must be nice. No, you're good, man. I just try to remember, my interactions with y'all. Yeah, one day I have land like that. It's a lot of work. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, it's definitely enjoyable. Like I'm pretty sure I've been to every waterfall that's within like a 15-hour drive of me. But yeah, I'm probably finna call it a night. Get off of here. Go chill out for a bit. I appreciate everybody that stopped by tonight. It's definitely Mason. I am gonna send you a text, most likely if I remember after putting some stuff up. Um, but yeah, man, you have a good one too. Stay safe. I'm not gonna end the stream just yet. Just putting a few things away. But yeah, I'm excited to do the Intratech video. I just feel like I need to put some more rounds through it. And I tried to upload a video today, but it forced it to upload as a short, which is not what I wanted. So hopefully I can get that issue resolved. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed night and stay safe. I'll probably do another live stream tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. But y'all take it easy and stay safe. I appreciate y'all. See y'all in the next one.